It's 5 o'clock on the dot. I literally hear Reveille playing. And it just got louder. Either my ears are in tuned or, the angels were with me. As we come up on Valentine's Day, which is also my anniversary, now the calls are starting to come too. I'm getting little calls that are coming. Evidently, I'm annoying some people, but that's okay because I'm still A-okay all the way. But let me say this to some people, you better be glad today that I have the military and real people. You know what? You may have some bad cops and some bad soldiers too, but the real ones get me. They really do. And they know that literally if they didn't fly over me and remind me that I'm a good kid, I would kill all of you. They know exactly who I'm talking to. How can we find love again? What love would that be? Love your wife, bitch. Seriously. Seriously. Or whatever it is. No, you're going to jail. Federal time, I hear. But no. But anyway, I just had to say that because it's just real clear that I'm so in tune. And it's coming up on my hubby's and my hubby and I's anniversary because we got married on Valentine's Day. Yeah. I don't regret a moment of my time with him. Although it was cray. Generational curses don't play. But he taught me something that my parents, my personal parents, couldn't teach me. And that's the other side of that whole generational curses stuff. And just, let's just say I was very protected by my family, by my mother and my father and my aunt. Some aunts, some people. Some uncles too. I got some hardcore gangsters in my DNA. I really do. Those ancestors still protect me. You need to check out the video tomorrow on my YouTube channel. We'll talk about it. Must be the blue. Anyway, that's all I had to say. I'm in tune. But I find it funny how people are trying to call and start up some stuff like they think that they want to be the biggest in the room. They think they want to be the highest in the room. They think they want to suck out the air. Don't know that I'll suck out the air in them easily. It is a good thing that I keep being reminded constantly that I am a good kid because you know what? Have you ever taken somebody's air and water and breath completely away and then land out from under them too, okay? Any and everything you do to me negatively will comes back to you times 300, and that goes to anybody. We're going past, return to sender times 3. I'm a little extra. That's just being me. So I say 300. So, you could die today and I won't cry. I won't shed a tear. In fact, I'll laugh happily. I'm having hot cocoa today, hot chocolate weather. Woo! Make sure you get this to whoever it needs to be. Although I'm pretty sure they're already watching me. When you don't care if your phone is hacked. And there are some people, I don't care how much you pray or what you say, you can never come back. All I see when I look at your face is a cast iron frying pan in my hand. When you can get over the drama of the depression and the death spirits and the manipulation and the assimilation and the humiliation and whatever it be, these people really should be scared of me. And they still want to be gangsters. Drink your coke. Woo! And that's why I heard Reveille because I was sitting here ruminating. I was sitting there ruminating about just what am I going to do? And then the Reveille came just clear, so clear. I am in tune, as Robert Glasper would say. Ooh, you people will never see the light of day on my Soul School Cafe. If I go back to that again, I don't know. Who wants to take my website again this time? Bitch, don't you have something to do in the federal pen? You got way too much time on your hands. I think we need to take some of that time away from some of them. Some of them and the mama them and whatever it be. Do I have to dye my hair blonde or look like, or make my skin ashy? No, I'm not that. But seriously. There are going to be some people, maybe a lot of people, who are going to learn today. There's some people you really just don't troll and think you can get away. I know you can't change. I know you won't change no matter what you do and what you say. And that's why I was made for this game. As Lady Gaga would say, I was made this way. What way would that be? Have you ever seen a spiritual soldier slay her enemy creatively? Because mommy says, no blood on my hands. I can make you bleed and my hands can still be left bloodless. Put me to the test. Go ahead. I'm the best. Wait and see. Oh, I'm doing bars right now. Look at me. I was actually coming in and doing something, but it's kind of chilly in this room. And I'm trying to figure out, do I need to do what I was going to do, or is it too soon? Because I know Valentine's Day is not, for everyone, it's not a happy time. So letting you know ahead of time, I'm going to have something for you, if not tomorrow, by the weekend, for those who, you know what? Well, if you're in the military, you don't even have to be in the military, but, you know, but I'm just saying, you know, like your kids and you got your parents are, it's just, period. Let me focus. Sometimes Valentine's is not a happy time. We know what it is. I mean, stop trying to. Some of you extra spiritual people, you know what the day is supposed to. Bitch, shut the f up. You know what? It's all these culture vultures that always want to mess things up. Well, you know what it really was. No, I'm looking at you, what you really was and what you really are. You know what? These culture vultures, they come in all colors by far. So don't get me to like be mad at Whitey when I'm looking at Blackie do what he do. Blackie, I need to give you a couple of black eyes and like, let me put Saturn return North Node. Mommy says no need to even discuss that, crew. They are beneath you and under you and will never see the light of you again. I may smile in your face, but let's not pretend. We will never be friends. We will never be anything. But I'm going to be cordial because I do have class. But honestly, each and every second I look in you in my vicinity, I'm really trying to hold myself down from beating your ass. But she's only 5'3" and dynamite is small too. Little sticks can turn into big booms. Who's hungry today? Not me. I'm well fed and I've already eaten and going to eat again, seriously. Happy holidays. But you're not going to get on my nerves or try to harass me on the anniversary of my husband and I's wedding anniversary. That's not what you're going to do. Because if you think that's what you're going to do, I'm going to take all this alchemy and turn it back on you and troll you to death. Bounce on her psyop game. Ooh, it's a hot breath of karma. I'm not your mama. I don't want your drama. And bitch, I know what you're not going to do. I'm this, some of that. You're going to be a dead man or a dead woman or whatever it be, your whole crew. Ooh, Lord. Santa didn't come to the Misfit Island and left them out on the range because people are strange. That's why I don't really talk to strangers. And yet I do. Strangers come up and talk to me, but reminding you, I talk to birds, bees, and trees. So if I don't talk to you, then bitch, it's you. Seriously. And I find it funny that people can't give up what they do because they think they're going to jack off or jerk off on. It's some stuff that you're going to jack off or jerk off on. But don't you have some money to make? Oh, that's not what you're going to do. Curse me. Daddy said that. Ooh, Murphy's Law of Combat. Number one, you are not a Superman. You're not a Superman. Just because you're an actor, you could never have gotten into the military, ever. I mean, I'm not saying I got it tight, but let's be real. I mean, my mom was in the military for real, not a narrative. And a healer, too. Her nurse's journals, her medical journals are right there. Yeah, what about some of you? And my dad was a commanding warrant officer. Drill sergeant, then commanding warrant officer. My husband was a staff sergeant, which means, well, didn't I make him a drill sergeant too or something? He had a crew. So it's that. So I clearly have a type that I like, and it's not one that lacks the ability, to not be able to lead their crew. His team really loved him. They really did, even though, there's some, Libras. But the good ones. Even the bad ones too, but the good ones, even the good ones, you know, well, you know, generational curses. That's a mess to go through. But you know what? That man did his job. He made sure that his wife will never have to need anything from any of you slob on the knob, country bob, country cob, whatever it be. If you think I'm going to beg and suck someone's what for money, I will turn around. I told you one more time, you want to turn around and put me out of my place because I don't know my place and to bow down to you, bitch, I'll make sure that every single thing you touch will turn on you. She's a witch. Okay. If that's the story that appeals to you. But my mommy and my daddy call me a goddess. So who are you to lessen my view? Let a devil label me? Honey, please. I'm going to make you drop to your knees with such ease. And I'm going to have that cast iron frying pan in my hand. And I'm going to think of every pain I've ever felt. And I don't care if you're a woman or a man. Because at that point, you are less than an animal to me. And you know, when Val Jones get on her demon time, it's not K-Dot time, it's my time, me being me. Maybe I might beat your ass with God watching. Daddy'll love it, because he says, well, that's my mini-me. But mommy says, just sit back, chill, get your health on, and build up that creativity. Because creativity is money, and money is you. Ain't it funny that with all these people, they still couldn't get through to kill me? Like I didn't know that that's what you were trying to do. You know damn well I know that if you could sue me, you would. Why can't you, bitch? Now what happens if I decide to sue? The reason why, because you know if we go into a court of law, you've automatically lost. In the spiritual court, the ethereal court, the earthly court too. I don't care how many judges or police you've bought out. I know somebody that's a little bit over all of you. In reality, it's good to have good connections, good perks. Earth angels. But that's just a story in my head. I'm just doing poetry instead, okay? That's what I'm here for. So maybe some military brat won't stress out today. Maybe some military spouse will be amused at what I say. Maybe you're, you know, celebrating an anniversary or remembering a lost love too. And my next book is going to be about losses. So I dedicate that to all of us who've really had love and have lost love. So this one will be for you. Depending on if somebody doesn't call me again. Or you know me, I'm on my Pisces time. But I should have it by Saturday. But since tomorrow is my anniversary, and I mean, I've already got my call. I heard the Reveille. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Family ties. Always strong. Always ready. Always lethal. And always my eyes in the sky. I am so in love with my tribe. As they are in love with me. Happy Love Day to us. Thank you for helping me to remain free. Because you know military brats don't go to jail, we go to hell. Seriously. I mean, that cast iron frying pan really looks good to me. Like, don't let that mug come up and knock on my door. You can knock on my door. It will be like before. I will shoot you in your face, in your mouth, in your ass. And I will leave your asshole. No. Anyway, Anyway, I gotta go. Anyway, that's it. Bye-bye. It's the Reveille. I got someone on my side. They're like, we love her. I love you too. I'll see you tomorrow. But I'm like,